Today we're taking a look at these MLB matches: Chicago White Sox vs Detroit Tigers, Baltimore Orioles vs Tampa Bay Rays, and Colorado Rockies vs Cincinnati Reds, which are happening on Friday, June 11, 2021, and giving you match breakdowns, betting tips and predictions in general on these games. Welcome back to High Stakes. Let's get straight into it. Also, don't forget to subscribe to get notified as soon as we release these sport prediction videos. And if you would like more betting tips and predictions, then check out our Patreon in the link down below. Our new Patreon is a way for us to help you improve your chances of making more money. 5 plans are available for each and every one of you. You can get 30 extra betting picks all the way up to 270 extra betting picks per month. Stop wasting hours and hours of your time searching the internet for some fake betting predictions and losing your money because of it. Join High Stakes Patreon now and get the best betting picks and advices instantly. The Chicago White Sox remain first in the American League Central and have an excellent team both at the plate and on the mound, but injuries are beginning to take their toll. Leading hitter for average Nick Madrigal left Wednesday's game with soreness in his right hamstring and is questionable for Friday. The White Sox are also without Billy Hamilton, Eloy Jimenez, Luis Robert, as well as pitchers Jimmy Cordero, Jace Fry, and Michael Kopech. Nevertheless, the White Sox have the 4th best team batting average at .253, the 11th best slugging percentage at .406, and have scored the 5th most runs with 299. First baseman Jose Abreu has the lead in home runs and RBIs with 11 and 46 respectively. Madrigal was batting .305 before hurting his hamstring. Detroit will open the series by handing the ball to emerging left-hander Tarik Skubal, who will be making his 2nd straight appearance against Chicago. In his previous outing, the Tigers southpaw set a career high with 11 strikeouts in 5 innings of 1-run ball. Skubal has surrendered 2 runs or fewer in each of his last 4 starts while striking out 37 batters in 21 innings of work. He's posted at least 8 strikeouts in every start during that span, making him the 4th rookie since 2010 to accomplish the feat. On the mound, the Tigers have little to brag about as Detroit's team ERA is 4.36, which is 19th. The Tigers have a 1.34 whip, which is 20th, and opposing hitters are averaging .242 at the plate against Detroit pitching, which is 17th. Friday's starter for Detroit, Tarik Skubal, is leading the Tigers in strikeouts with 68, while Spencer Turnbull is the leader in wins with 4. Skubal is 3-7 with a 4.33 ERA and 68 strikeouts. Injury report: Jeimer Candelario, Harold Castro, Michael Fulmer, Grayson Greiner, Derek Hill, Erasmo Ramirez, Wilson Ramos, Victor Reyes, Julio Teheran, and Spencer Turnbull are out. My betting advice for that match is to pick Detroit Tigers plus 155. Matt Harvey has now faced his former team twice this season, with the Mets going on to win both contests. Wednesday was an awful showing for Harvey, allowing 7 earned runs on 3 innings pitched. He gave up homers to Pete Alonso and Kevin Pillar, as the bullpen went on to allow 7 more runs the rest of the way. After having a promising start to the 2021 campaign, Harvey is now 3-7 with a 7.41 ERA on the season. In both games against the Mets this season, Harvey has allowed 7 earned runs and 8 hits. Baltimore hits the road with a 0-10 skid in away games and a 1-9 run on the road in Tampa Bay. The Orioles will start 2-year pro Keegan Akin on Friday night at the Tro. Akin appeared in 8 games last season and started 6 of them for Baltimore. He had a record of 1-2 in 2020 with an ERA of 4.56. Over 45.2 career innings, Akin has given up 5 home runs, 47 hits, and 21 earned runs. He was impressive in his previous start against Cleveland, throwing 5 scoreless innings and taking a no decision in what was a 3-1 win for the Orioles. Over both of his starts this season, Keegan has allowed just 1 earned run over of 9.2 innings of work. The Rays are expected to counter with a left of their own, as Ryan Yarbrough is set to get the start on Friday evening. The Rays lefty is 3-3 with a 3.95 ERA in 12 games, 8 starts, but is coming off of his best outing of the season. Yarbrough tossed a complete game against the New York Yankees in his previous start, striking out 6 batters and giving up just 2 runs in a 9-2 win. While the win was his first as a starter since August 2019, he has completed at least 6 innings in 3 of his previous 4 outings while allowing no more than 3 earned runs during that span. Whether starting or appearing out of the bullpen, Yarbrough has turned into a reliable arm for the Rays pitching staff. The 29-year-old has walked under 2 batters per 9 innings of work in each of the last 3 seasons and owns a career 3.94 ERA since 2018. Yarbrough turned in a quality start in his last against the Orioles on May 19. He allowed 6 runs, 3 earned, on 7 hits in 6 innings of work to escape with a no decision on the night. The Rays left-hander has made 9 career appearances, 4 starts, versus the O's, going 3-1 with a 3.40 ERA in those matchups. According to Baseball Savant, Yarbrough has held the current Orioles roster to a slim .193 batting average in 88 plate appearances ahead of Friday's series opener. My betting advice for that game is to pick Baltimore Orioles plus 149. Kyle Freeland was roughed up in his last start, which was his 3rd of the season. Saturday against Oakland, Freeland gave up 5 earned runs and 10 hits in 5 innings, while walking and striking out 1 batter. Freeland has not made it out of the 5th inning in any of his starts this season, although he was pitch counted in his first start. In 13 innings, Freeland has surrendered 19 hits and 9 earned runs, while walking 8 and recording 7 strikeouts. The Rockies' bullpen is 9-12 with 10 saves, an ERA of 5.40, and a 1.534 WHIP in 203.1 innings. The relief corps has combined to allow 122 earned runs and 211 hits, with walking 101 and striking out 202 batters. The Rockies' pitching staff is 27th with a 5.16 road ERA. Kyle Freeland, a 6 feet 4 inches left-hander, will start for the Rockies on Friday. In 3 starts this season, Freeland is 0-1 with a 6.23 ERA. Last Saturday, Freeland allowed 10 hits and 5 runs in 5 innings of the Rockies' 6-3 home loss to the Oakland A's. Games aren't played on paper, but this is an obvious call for me. The Reds' offense is the best in baseball in their home ballpark, and the Rockies have been historically bad on the road. Colorado will have to perform a lot better than their league worst average of 2.5 runs per game to stay in this game, facing a Reds team that scores an MLB best 5.9 runs at home. Tyler Mahle has been solid over his last 3 starts, allowing just 2 earned runs and 9 hits in 17.1 innings while walking 3 and recording 12 strikeouts. Mahle faced the Rockies earlier this season and allowed 2 earned runs and 7 hits in 7 innings. He did not factor in the decision. On the season, Mahle has allowed 23 earned runs and 50 hits over 62.1 innings while walking 20 and recording 72 strikeouts. He carries a 3.35 FIP and a 1.123 WHIP into tonight's matchup. Opponents have hit .216 against the righty, with a .283 BABIP and a 34.4% hard hit rate. The Reds' bullpen comes into today's game with a solid 11-6 record, 14 saves, a 5.81 ERA, and a 1.463 WHIP. The relief corps has worked 232.1 innings, allowing 150 earned runs and 205 hits while walking 135 and striking out 264 batters. Supporting Mahle will be a Reds offense averaging 4.9 runs per game overall, 4th in baseball, but a league best 5.9 runs per game at home. Leading the way for the Reds is a powerful lineup led by Nick Castellanos, .355 average 12 HR 33 RBI, Tyler Naquin .259 average 11 HR 38 RBI, and Jesse Winker .346 17 HR 37 RBI. Castellanos and Winker are the number 1 and 2 MLB leaders in batting average. My betting advice for that game is to pick Cincinnati Reds.